Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Mental Health Mondays. So I figured out that I haven't really had a specific rock bottom. I've been in quite a few blips of rock bottom, sort of not knowing what's going on, kind of not thinking I'm able to get out of this. Just really bad moments in my head where I kind of think, what is the point? My main rock bottom is probably last year when we was in the first lockdown and I was prescribed antidepressants, and I kind of just thought, what is going on? It was kind of a really scary point of my life because as well as everybody panic buying food and toilet roll and all that stuff, I kind of just thought this is the end of the world. It was just a horrible feeling for me, and I was just so scared to go out, but I had to go out because I work in care, and obviously I was never furloughed. And to be quite honest with you, I've never ever, during the first lockdown and now, I'm kind of like one of the only people that hasn't been tested positive, and I haven't had any time off isolating or anything like that, so things are a little bit easier now. Also, I feel like I was quite low and depressed when I found out that I was tested positive for having the BRCA1 gene. So the BRCA1 gene is kind of like a breast and ovarian cancer gene that is in my family. It's very relevant in women. So obviously when I hit a certain age, the rate of getting cancer kind of increases. It's quite a difficult thing to explain because, as I'm getting older, I've recently had a letter come through that I need to go for a breast screening now, and obviously we'll be having more tests and screening towards, and going with that, obviously I'm currently waiting for my letter to come through about being referred to IVF to have, me and Josh to have IVF treatment because of that. Because I know some people have said, oh, when are you going to have a baby? You're married now, you've been married for 2 years, when's the baby coming? And there's your answer. Anyway, going on to rock bottom and how to cope with it, or little tips and things like that. I just want everybody to know, if you are in rock bottom, it's not the end of your life. I kind of just want everybody to know that it is something that you can definitely think about and build, your life on from that, your past. And it's not the end, nothing's ruined. It's a thing that you can think about resetting your life from. Obviously I've got some things written down here, so if I'm looking down, that's why. To keep yourself and keep your whole life into perspective. So obviously you've made amazing decisions in the past. Just know that you are able to still make amazing decisions, and nothing's set in stone. Nothing's always going to be negative. Your life isn't a negative thing. Just try your best to just move forward from that. And it's just because you've had setbacks doesn't mean you can't make step forwards. When you're in rock bottom, or when you feel like you're getting to that point of hitting rock bottom, just stop and think, I'll make myself have little small steps into feeling better. So don't stop and think, right, this is it, I'm going to motivate myself, I'm going to be amazing now, we're not going to hit rock bottom. Don't do that, because it's too much. Just make small little steps every day. You're not going to make that achievement in one go. It's not going to be one day I'm feeling like I'm at rock bottom and then tomorrow you're going to be feeling like this is it, I'm okay now, because it doesn't work like that. Your brain doesn't work like that. And you're never going to get yourself out of it feeling, you know, thinking that way. Just take your time, and just basically, even just getting out of bed that morning and making the bed and then going from there, or getting out of bed and going in your wardrobe and picking out something nice to wear, or just going and putting some makeup on and just making yourself feel a little bit better just by doing that. It always helps, you know. When I was struggling, I remember just getting up and thinking, I'm just going to make the bed today, and it kind of made me think, I'll go from there. Like, let's make the bed and then let's see how I feel after that, and just go from there. Don't rush everything and try and do everything all in one go, because you'll just tire yourself out and just feel like, oh, you know. Just take it step by step and day by day and just see how you feel. Praise yourself. Honestly, you need to compliment yourself and praise yourself as much as you possibly can when you're in rock bottom, because obviously when you're in rock bottom, you think literally everything is the end of the world. You feel so negative, you feel so down and depressed, and feel like you're never going to get yourself out of it. So obviously, start your day by doing small things like making your bed, and then write it down. Write it down in your phone, or get yourself a little diary and just write whatever you've done that day, and then look back at it maybe the next day or the week after and just think, I've done that last week, or I did that yesterday. Praise yourself and think, I've done really well today. Even if it's the smallest of things, who cares? Who's judging? You don't need to tell anyone. Just compliment yourself on whatever you've done and know that you are having a good day. Find a quick and easy distraction. Just anything small that is easy to get your attention away from those negative thoughts in your head. So obviously with me, a lot of people quite know this about me anyway, just get a bottle of Zoflora, dilute it into a bottle and just spray everywhere. Get yourself a cloth and just spray. Such a good distraction for me, because once I'd started wiping one thing down with my Zoflora, getting it all smelling nice, I wanted to go into another room. I just felt so much more relaxed by doing that. But obviously everyone's different. It can be anything. Just, you know, go out for a quick walk, even if it's around the block. Play a game on your phone, watch a new series on telly, on Netflix, give someone a ring. Another thing I do, and a lot of people know this about me as well because of my Instagram, I'm constantly posting positive quotes on my story. And when I was sort of in my little rock bottoms, I would post them and it would kind of make me feel a little bit better. I'd read them over and over again, but I think that is such a good way of kind of, you know, feeling better in yourself. Just read a positive quote and try and implement those into your life. So obviously positive quotes on Instagram or Pinterest or sometimes Facebook and stuff. Watch some YouTube videos about mental health and, you know, growing from that. And I think I haven't tried this myself, but obviously there's podcasts and different apps and things like that that you can look at with positive quotes and self-affirmations and anything. Just, you know, have a good read of those. It does help. Talk to people. This, obviously, it's such a big thing for me, talking to people. I've only got a couple of people on, you know, I can probably count on my hand that I can speak to about my mental health, but just having those few people that you can speak to openly about how you're feeling, it just helps so much. Just get whatever you need to off your chest. Or even if it's not even talking about your mental health, just have a good chat with someone about anything. You know, it just helps having that other person to speak to instead of sitting at home on your own and being bombarded with negative thoughts into your head, because it really is overwhelming when you get like that. Self-compassion. So obviously, instead of beating yourself up about all the negative things in your life and things you feel like are so bad that you're going through, and it's so much, and you're at rock bottom and you don't feel like there's much point anymore, and just think to yourself, I can love myself. I can, you know, I've been there before. I can do it again. You know, I was thinking like that so much last year, thinking, am I going to be able to get out of this? Is there much point? But obviously, reading those quotes and having that person to speak to, you can love yourself, and you can get yourself out of this horrible rut. It may not feel like it's going to happen straight away, but it's going to take time. Just take your time with it. Make every day something, you know, live your life every day and just think, you can do this. Just keep saying that over and over in your head, that you can do this. Reset and rebuild your life. So obviously, building on yourself, it just helps you and help you find who you are again. You know, learn to love yourself again. And this is the stage I'm sort of going through now. Because obviously I went through another rock bottom when I left my old job. So I'm sort of using this time now. You know, it's taken me a while, of course it is, but I'm using this time right now to kind of rebuild my life and know that I can love myself and just figure out who I am again. So obviously I've used this time to kind of, I'm getting rid of toxic relationships and friendships. I've had a change of career. This is another thing that is had another massive negative impact on my life, my previous career. Do what you want and what makes you happy. Don't live your life in thinking bad things from other people. You know, there's no expectation of you. You know, don't live your life in what other people want you to do. You know, your life is your life. It's way too short to be thinking, I can't do that because of what this person said. I can't do that because of, you know, what that person thinks of me. You can't live your life like that, because obviously you're never gonna get yourself out of that rock bottom if you constantly think about what other people have said or think of you. Gratitude. So obviously, being grateful and appreciating the good things in your life. So obviously, I know when you're in rock bottom, it is quite hard to think like that. And some people will say to you, well, you've got a house, you've got a roof over your head. What have you got to be ungrateful for? What have you got to be depressed about? You know, people say to me, why are you depressed? You're married, you've got 2 dogs, you're quite a pretty young girl. I don't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be depressed, would I? But things don't happen that way, love. So obviously I know it is really, really hard to appreciate the good things in life when you're depressed and when you're down, but you've got to kind of make a little bit of leeway for it and just think to yourself, the smallest thing again. I'm grateful for having my 2 little dogs. I'm grateful for, you know, having Josh, who's my best friend, my husband, everything. You know, seek help when you're in rock bottom. You know, call your GP and have a chat about what they can do for you, what they think is right for you. Another thing is a self-referral counselling system. So obviously there's a thing called Trent PTS. You can self-refer and fill out a whole questionnaire, and someone will ring you within the next day and make an appointment with you to have some counselling. It's free. You don't need to worry about paying for anything, or, you know, you can self-refer yourself if you do not want to go through your whole GP. And also, if you self-refer yourself through the Trent PTS system, you don't need to have that discussed with your GP. You know, you can keep it confidential between the two. There's also Mind, that you can go online and probably I think you can have a chat with someone on there. There's mental health helplines, and also the Samaritans. So obviously you can ring the Samaritans, and you know, there's always someone available to have a chat with and speak about any problems that you have, or if you're really suffering loneliness or feeling very suicidal, there's always someone there to be able to speak to and open up. And you know, that's if you know, especially if you're on your own and you've got nobody, that's a very useful, you know, helpline that you can speak to someone and have that help. But I think that's about it, guys. I mean, if there's anything else that anyone wants to have a chat about or thinks I can, you know, speak about in another video, please let me know, and I will try my best to write it out and, you know, help people as much as I possibly can. I hope this video has been easy to understand, and I hope that I can help some people as much as I can in the videos I've done before and also my future videos. But I just want to say thank you to everybody as well that has been watching and is carrying on to watch, and I'm sending all my love to you all out there, and let's get talking a little bit more.